Welcome to Griffin's Chronicles. Today we're counting down 10 Family Guy moments that went too far. Some of these moments really crossed the line. Before we get started, be sure to click that subscribe button and hit that little bell to stay in the Family Guy loop. Let's jump in. Number 10. Sex on the beach. It's no secret that Aquaman isn't an A-list superhero, but Family Guy's no stranger to picking the low-hanging fruit. In a scene from the episode Baby Not On Board, Stewie complains that Peter's about as useless as Aquaman, which leads to this cutaway, where a woman desperately tries to escape an assault on the beach.
Help! Hey, let her go!
Or what?
Or, I don't know, man, but you're lucky you're not doing that over here in the ocean, or I would stop you.
It gets worse. Sick of the woman's crying and of having his flaws pointed out, Aquaman finally gives up, and in unheroic fashion.
Here they are.
Help! He's hurting me!
Well, maybe you shouldn't have let him on.
Aquaman's not the best superhero out there, so we can get why Family Guy would want to poke fun at the character. They probably could have picked a different kind of crime. Number 9. Longest minute. We know Peter's relationship with animals has never been great, and the show is known for drawing out uncomfortable moments, but this next example took things to another level with this scene. In the episode, Angel promotes Peter to forklift operator, and after conquering his fears, he actually gets pretty damn good at driving it. But he grows a bit too confident in his skills, and when a whale is found beached in the company of worried onlookers, Peter comes to the rescue. The scene continues for an extraordinary amount of time. We spend a full minute watching Peter try to drop the whale only to continue ripping it apart, guts and all spilling into the tide. Pretty gross. Thanks, Peter.
You're welcome. Oh, cool shell.
Number 8. Remembering the good times. This one isn't on Peter, though he is the one pointing it out. The scene happens in a cutaway while Peter and the gang are driving to the nation's capital. Quagmire notices the Vietnam War memorial, but Peter notices something more interesting.
Hey, check out that Vietnamese guy giving the business to those Vietnam vets.
Scoreboard! Scoreboard! Oh, what happened to your friend? Hey, I know that guy. I kill him. He cried like a bitch. Vietnam undefeated!
While it has the playful humor we've come to expect from Family Guy, we can see how many fans thought it may have crossed the line. Number 7. 2 for 1. Like the Vietnam Memorial gag, this joke takes aim at another historically tragic event. But there is one crucial difference that makes this particular scene score higher on our list. While the Quahog police are in a standoff with the bank robbers, a nearby child exits a store holding a John F. Kennedy Pez dispenser.
Check it out. It's a John F. Kennedy Pez dispenser. Oh, well, good thing I still have my Bobby Kennedy Pez dispenser.
The kid took it well, but not everybody else did, including Seth MacFarlane. In an Ask Me Anything thread on Reddit, a Redditor asked Seth if he regretted any of his scenes. The famed creator replied, stating he could have done without this one. Number 6. Infanticide. Peter's killed a lot of people, but killing a baby, especially when it's your own, might be pushing it. In the episode The Juice is Loose, Lois decides to leave Stewie alone with Peter, but not before warning him that she doesn't want a repeat of last time, which gets explained in this rather dark cutaway.
It's just so horrible.
I'm sorry, Lois. I thought if I shook him enough, he'd stop crying. I was kind of right.
Considering shaking baby syndrome is one of the leading causes of infant death, this joke may have been a little insensitive. Number 5. Dear Diary. If you remember Quagmire's earlier days on the show, he was originally made to be a creep. Though his character has evolved over the seasons, it never seems to lose touch with that source material, as we come to see in scenes like this one. In the episode, Stewie kidnaps a teenage cheerleader named Cindy and proceeds to restrain the girl before hiding her in a men's bathroom stall. And it's none other than Quagmire who finds her.
Dear Diary, jackpot.
We can safely guess that what proceeds will not be a rescue attempt. Pretty dark. Number 4, Boston Derby. Family Guy's joked about mass murders plenty of times, but this has got to be one of the most controversial. In a scene from the episode Turban Cowboy, Peter is parachuting down to Quahog when he begins to reminisce on past joys, like the time he won a marathon.
This is awesome. I haven't felt a rush like this since I won that marathon.
As if that wasn't bad enough, it aired only a few weeks before the tragic bombing at the Boston Marathon. There's no way Family Guy could have known that was the coming, but still. Number 3, Terry Schiavo. For those who don't know, this was a court battle that went on for a few years. Back in 1990, Terry Schiavo, who was only 26 at the time, collapsed in her home. Despite being resuscitated, the damage was too great to repair.
Schiavo said he realized his wife would never recover.
A 7-year-long court battle would ensue, with Terry's husband wanting to remove her breathing tube and Terry's family wanting to keep her alive. Family Guy decided this case would make for a funny musical.
Hi, Doctor. It's me, Michael Schiavo. How's my wife doing? She's a vegetable. I hate vegetables.
Number 2, Cosby Show Revised. This Family Guy episode reimagines the Cosby Show's opening sequence in light of the many accusations of sexual misconduct against Bill Cosby. In the scene, the Griffins and their friends surround the living room TV watching the classic sitcom's opening credit sequence. Cosby dances and pulls faces as usual, only in this sequence, his co-stars are all falling ill. This is a reference to the 60-plus women who have accused Cosby of sexual misconduct. Safe to say, a lot of fans were shocked. Number 1, suicide.
I just can't take it. I discovered my wife's been cheating on me for a while, and I can't live like this.
Suicide's a complex issue that affects individuals and communities around the world. It is the second leading cause of death among people aged 15 to 29 globally. Many comedy programs try to tackle the sensitive issue with humor, but we're not exactly sure how this was supposed to help tackle the epidemic.
Hey, Lois, if I was going to kill myself, do I slit my wrists this way or this way?
Sideways for attention, long way for results.
Meg is right.
Okay, I'll be in the garage.
Family Guys used suicide as the punchline to many of their jokes, but many fans thought this was really taking it too far.
I have to kill myself.
Doesn't it make more sense to kill her?
Want to see more Family Guy? Then you're going to want to watch this next video. Click the thumbnail to check it out. Thanks for watching.